Hello, my name is Teresa, I'm a comic artist and illustrator, and this is my project update and review for September 2019, which is simply a video where I review my personal projects and I set goals for them. No client work or commission are included in these videos because I review those enough with the writers and the designers, and I don't know about you, but the ones that I generally have trouble with keeping up with is my own personal projects, not the ones that I get paid for or I'm collaborating with other people, because they hold me accountable. First of all, I'm going to talk about my webcomic. Graduation Nightmares is a new adult slice of life comedy graphic novel which I publish on Webtoons, one scene at a time. I call Graduation Nightmares my learning graphic novel as it is the first time I attempt long format comics, and I write and produce one scene at a time and then review it to see what I want to improve for the next scene. The next scene I'll be working on is from chapter 4, the first part of chapter 4, and it's all thumbnailed and I've sent it to my beta readers and they're reviewing it. But what's really exciting about this new scene is that I will be working on improving my lettering. Lettersquid, one of my online buddies from the Comic Jam, which is a comic collective that I'm part of, kindly gave me a lot of great tips for lettering, and he's a great letterer, so I'm really excited to see how my comic looks with those tips. Links to the Comic Jam, Graduation Nightmares and Lettersquid in the description if you want to check it out. My exact goals with Graduation Nightmares from here on to Christmas is that I would really like to finish chapter 4. But we'll see where that goes. Moving on to Heldback Summer. Heldback Summer is my middle grade fantasy graphic novel. It will be the project I will start producing after I finish Graduation Nightmares, and I'm currently doing all the production work, which is writing the scripts, thumbnailing, doing the designs. I decided to start Heldback Summer now because I want to do things by the book with this one. I want to experience what it's like to have the characters and settings thought out and designed, and a complete script and thumbnails ready before I start drawing. Because with Graduation Nightmares, I'm discovery writing. I have a loose idea of what the ending is, and then what I do is I write each scene to get closer to that end that I envision. But I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. This is what some people call discovery writing, other people call these writers gardeners, and other people call them pantser because they're flying by the seat of their pants. And it's not necessarily unprofessional. A lot of professional writers write like this, and it's perfectly fine. So what I want to do is which method of writing is best for me, and that's why I'm doing both at the same time, to test these two methods. My objective for Heldback Summer is to have chapters 1 and 2 thumbnailed, and chapters 3 and 4 written before Christmas. Oh, and by the way, if you'd be interested in beta reading for either of these projects, Heldback Summer or Graduation Nightmares, I'm always looking for people to give me feedback so I can do a better work. So my email is down in the description, or you can also PM me on Instagram if you're interested to beta read and give me feedback on my scripts and thumbnails. And finally, I have a 10-page comic for a romance anthology. Let me clarify. With romance here, I mean romantic stuff, not the Roman Empire, okay? Because some people are getting confused with that when I talk about it. So yeah, romance as in romantic comics. So the script is done. The beta readers or sensitivity readers are working on it, and it's on track to get finished for the deadline, which is January 2020. So those are my 3 comics. Let's move on to my other creative endeavors, which are board games. Okay, so board games. I'm currently working on an untitled cooperative game with Stu. On Saturday, we're finally prototyping the entire game for the first time. We've prototyped different sections of the game, but we've never actually prototyped the entire game to see the game flow from beginning to end. So the plan is to record the playtest and send it to my board gaming mentor, and we'll take it from there. This is my first time ever designing a bigger game, and I have no actual idea what the time scales are, so I'm not gonna have like a specific goal for the board game, but I do have a goal of having a weekly meeting with Stu to make sure that it keeps moving forward every week. Also, I will be doing a call out for playtesters when it is all ready. So if you like board games and you are interested in co-op games, and especially those with a fantasy setting, you know, keep an eye on this channel, keep an eye on my Instagram, and I will do a calling out for playtesters when it is ready, which is not at the moment, not at all, not by a stretch of the imagination, not by a long, no, it's not ready. Okay, the third thing that I think is my personal project is to get better as an artist. So I have certain study goals that I want to hit. I've been doing really well with my figure drawing lessons. I go once a week, which was my goal, but I want to add a bit of study in there. So I'm going to try and finish one Schoolism course before Christmas. There's a new Wouter Tulp course on conceptual characters, so I'm going to try and complete that one. I have been trying to complete the one for painters, the Tonko House one, but I'm really behind on painting, and I find it like really challenging, and I would rather do the one Wouter Tulp has put up because I really enjoy the first one. So I'll keep practicing value scales and I go back to the Tonko House one later, but for now, finish the Wouter Tulp one. Well, started actually. Also, I would like to finish this sketchbook. I started in April, I think, and I have about this much. So finish this one and start a new one because sketching is also important. Working out the imagination and my original designs and all that. I'm almost done with this one. So if you have any ideas on which one would be a good option, drop a comment down below and let me know which sketchbooks are your favorites. So yeah, my goals are figure drawing once a week, finishing the Schoolism course, and finishing my current sketchbook and start another one. And that's from here on out to Christmas. And that's it. This is my project review for September 2019. I often find it hard to keep up with what everyone else is doing and what everyone I follow is doing. So I hope this was interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!